Have you ever looked into a woman's eyes and wondered what it would feel like if she couldn't stop thinking about you? Not because you chased her, not because you tried too hard, but because something about you made her feel something real. You didn't need to impress her. You didn't need to talk too much. You just stayed calm, quiet, and she felt pulled toward you. That's not luck. That's psychology. And today, I'm going to show you how to use it. These are 9 dark psychology tricks. Not to play games, but to understand how women think. So you can connect without begging. So she feels close to you, even when you say nothing. The truth is, women don't fall for the loudest guy in the room. They fall for the one who is calm, mysterious, the one who listens more, the one who makes her feel seen without trying too hard. And the most powerful part? You don't need to chase. You don't need to change who you are. You just need to show up as a strong, quiet version of yourself and let her feel that energy. In this video, I'll share each of these tricks with you. And when you understand them, everything changes. Let's begin. But before we get into it, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, like the video, share it with friends, and write a comment below for my encouragement. Let's get back to the 9 dark psychology tricks to make any woman love you. Number 1. The power of scarcity to make her want you more. Scarcity works because people want what they can't easily have. This is a basic principle in psychology. When something is rare, it becomes more valuable. The same applies to you. If you're always available, she may take you for granted. But if you give her space, she'll start to miss you. Think about the last time you wanted something that was in limited stock. Maybe it was a new gadget or a pair of shoes. You felt urgency, right? The same happens when you create the feeling of scarcity. She'll start to value you more. Imagine you've been texting her, but instead of responding right away, you wait a few hours. You're not ignoring her, just giving her time to think. This makes her wonder why you haven't replied. The more you do this, the more she'll find herself thinking about you. But don't overdo it. You don't want to seem uninterested. A balance is key. Create moments where she feels like she has to earn your attention. But don't go too far. That could push her away. Scarcity isn't about playing games or being mean. It's about creating excitement. It's about making her realize how valuable your time is. When done right, it will make her want to know you more. So remember, don't be too available all the time. Let her chase you a little. It will keep her interested. Number 2. Playing it cool to keep her interested. Being cool doesn't mean being cold. It means not being too eager or desperate. When you play it cool, you show confidence. You don't rush or push. You're calm, relaxed, and comfortable with who you are. Think about the person who never seems to get flustered. Whether it's at work or in social settings, they're always calm. Women are naturally drawn to this kind of person. Why? Because confidence is attractive. People who are calm and collected seem self-assured. And self-assurance is appealing. Now, imagine you're out with her, and she notices you. Instead of rushing over or texting her constantly, you take your time. You don't feel the need to impress her. You're simply being yourself. This makes you more interested. You seem like someone who values his own time and doesn't need to prove anything. Playing it cool also means not chasing her every move. If she's texting you less, don't panic. Let her reach out. When you're too eager, it can feel needy. But when you give her space, she'll start to wonder why you're not constantly available. It's this balance that keeps her thinking about you. Confidence is about trusting that you're enough. You don't have to try hard to impress her. Just relax, enjoy your time, and let her come to you. When you do this, she'll find herself more drawn to you, wanting to get to know you better. Number 3. Creating value to make yourself stand out. Creating value is about showing her you're not like everyone else. You want to stand out in her mind, but not by being flashy. It's about being real and offering something that others can't. Think about it. If everyone around her is offering the same things, she'll start to get bored. But when you offer something new or different, it catches her attention. This could be your skills, your experiences, or even the way you see the world. For example, maybe you're passionate about photography. You don't just talk about it. You show her your work. You take her on an adventure and capture moments. She'll start to see you as someone who brings something special to the table. She won't forget you. Another way to create value is by being a great listener. Women appreciate someone who listens and understands them. When she talks, really pay attention. Ask her questions about what she cares about. This shows that you value her thoughts and feelings. But creating value isn't about grand gestures. It's the little things that make a big difference. Maybe you bring her favorite coffee, or you offer help with something important to her. These small acts show that you care and that you bring something positive into her life. When you focus on offering real value, it sets you apart from the crowd. She'll see you as someone special, and that's how you create a lasting impression that she won't forget. Number 4. Creating psychological dependency for deeper connection. Psychological dependency is when someone relies on you emotionally. It's not about controlling someone. It's about building a connection where she feels she needs you in a positive, healthy way. When she looks to you for emotional support, advice, or comfort, you're creating a deeper bond. Imagine the last time you needed help with something difficult. You might have called a friend or family member for advice. That person becomes someone you rely on. Now, picture being that person for her. When you are there for her, in her times of need, you become more important in her life. It's a subtle but powerful way to strengthen your connection. For example, if she's feeling down or facing a challenge, offering your support can make her feel understood. You might say, "I know you've been working hard. Do you want to talk about it?" Showing that you care about her feelings creates trust and encourages emotional dependency. But there's a balance. You don't want to be the one who always solves her problems. If you do that, it might feel like you're taking control. Instead, let her know you're there for her, but also allow her space to handle things on her own. You're creating an environment where she feels comfortable turning to you when needed, but you're not overbearing. This kind of psychological dependency builds attachment. It's about being her emotional support, someone she trusts deeply. Over time, the more she relies on you for emotional comfort, the stronger your bond will be. She will start to see you as an important figure in her life, and that connection will deepen naturally. Number 5. Understanding and leading her psychology. Understanding someone's psychology is crucial for building a strong connection. In relationships, this means knowing her wants, needs, and emotions. It's not just about understanding what she says, but also about reading between the lines. When you understand her psychology, you can connect with her more deeply and build a stronger bond. Take the time to listen to her carefully. Notice what she talks about most: her dreams, fears, or passions. These are the areas of her life that are important to her. By showing interest in these things, you start to understand what makes her tick. This knowledge helps you respond in ways that resonate with her. For example, if she loves talking about her career, ask her questions that show you're genuinely interested. You could say, "You've been working so hard on your project. What's the most exciting part of it for you?" When you show her that you care about the things that matter to her, she'll feel more comfortable opening up to you. Knowing her fears and insecurities is equally important. If she's dealing with something personal, offering a listening ear shows empathy. A simple, "I can tell that's bothering you. Do you want to talk about it?" makes her feel supported. When you acknowledge her emotional state, you strengthen the emotional connection. Understanding her psychology also means leading the relationship in a positive direction. If you know that she's shy about certain topics, you might approach those conversations gently. If she's confident in her opinions, you can discuss them more openly. You're not controlling her. You're leading the conversation in ways that make her feel understood. By understanding and respecting her psychology, you become someone she can trust and feel comfortable with. This trust helps build a deep connection that goes beyond surface-level attraction. Number 6. The art of strategic silence to spark interest. Silence can be one of the most powerful tools in communication. It's not about ignoring someone or being rude. This keeps the conversation going without you having to say much. Silence, in this case, is a way to build suspense and curiosity. Strategic silence also works when you're texting. If you always reply instantly, it can seem like you're always available. But when you take a little longer to respond, she'll wonder what you're up to. She might even get excited when you finally text back. This subtle delay builds anticipation and keeps her engaged. The key to strategic silence is balance. You don't want to be silent for too long, leaving her confused or frustrated. But when used sparingly, silence can spark interest and make the conversation feel more exciting. By using strategic silence, you create a sense of mystery and intrigue. It's a simple yet powerful tool that keeps her interested and wanting to know more about you. Number 7. Control through freedom to build attraction. It might sound strange, but giving someone freedom can actually make them more attached to you. In relationships, controlling everything can feel suffocating. Instead of trying to control her, give her the space to be herself. When you do this, she feels trusted and respected, and that naturally increases her attraction to you. Think about it like this. If someone is always telling you what to do, it feels like you're not free. But when someone gives you the room to make your own choices, it makes you appreciate them more. The same idea applies in relationships. If you allow her to make her own decisions and have her own space, she'll feel like she can be herself around you. And that's when the real connection happens. For example, if she has her own plans or hobbies, encourage her to pursue them. Instead of being clingy or demanding, say, "I think it's awesome you're doing that. Let me know how it goes." This shows you respect her individuality and that you're not trying to control her. You're confident enough to let her have her space. This doesn't mean you should ignore her or pull away completely. It's about creating a healthy balance where you both feel comfortable. You still show interest in her life, but you're not hovering over her every moment. By giving her the freedom to do her own thing, you allow her to miss you and appreciate your company even more when you're together. When you allow space for independence, you strengthen the bond. Control through freedom creates a healthy attraction and mutual respect, which is the foundation for a lasting connection. Number 8. Mastering the subtle art of flirting to keep her engaged. Flirting is one of the most effective ways to keep the spark alive in any relationship. It's playful, fun, and exciting. But it's not just about teasing or being overly forward. It's about creating a connection with subtle cues that show you're interested without saying it directly. The key is to keep it light and engaging. Flirting is about making her feel special. A compliment here, a playful joke there. These small moments add up and create a fun, engaging dynamic between you. It's not about overdoing it. When done in moderation, flirting can make her feel unique and appreciated. This keeps her attention on you. A real-time example would be during a conversation. You might tell her, "I bet you have a lot of guys interested in you, but I'm glad I get to be the one talking to you." This is light, playful flirting that shows you appreciate her without coming off as desperate. It creates a sense of mystery and makes her feel special. Flirting also helps keep the emotional connection strong. The fun and teasing nature of flirting makes her feel excited and intrigued, and it's a way to express interest without being too serious. This lightheartedness can build anticipation and make her look forward to spending more time with you. Flirting works best when it's natural and effortless. Be confident, but not over the top. Let the conversation flow and add in small flirty comments. When done right, it makes her feel good about herself and keeps her engaged in the interaction. Number 9. Using your actions to speak louder than words. Words are important, but actions speak louder. When it comes to building attraction, what you do often matters more than what you say. This is because actions show your true intentions. While words can be easily said, actions require effort and follow-through. When you show her that you're reliable and dependable, it creates a deeper connection. For example, imagine she's had a tough week, and you know she's been stressed. Instead of just telling her, "I'm here for you," do something that shows you care. You could send her a small, thoughtful gift, or take her out for a relaxing evening. These actions show her that you're there for her in meaningful ways, not just in words. A simple act of kindness can leave a lasting impression. Maybe she mentions she's always wanted to try a particular restaurant. Instead of just saying, "That sounds nice," make plans to take her there. The effort you put into your actions speaks volumes and shows that you're invested in her happiness. Actions also create trust. If you say you're going to do something and follow through, it shows you're reliable. If she can count on you, it builds a stronger emotional bond. On the other hand, if your actions don't match your words, it can create doubt and weaken the connection. So, while words are important, actions are what truly build trust and attraction. When your actions align with your intentions, you show her that you genuinely care. This is a powerful way to create a deep, lasting connection. Bonus tips: what not to do to make women fall for you. When trying to build a genuine connection with a woman, there are certain behaviors you should avoid. These can make her lose interest or feel uncomfortable, ultimately ruining any chance of a meaningful relationship. Being overly clingy or needy is one of the biggest turnoffs. While it's natural to want to spend time with her, constantly seeking her attention or validation can feel overwhelming. Women appreciate space and the chance to miss you. Always being available or relying on her for emotional support can come off as needy. It's essential to maintain a balance between being present and giving her the freedom to live her own life. Having your own interests and life outside of the relationship is attractive and healthy. Another common mistake is trying to control her. Trying to dictate how she dresses, who she spends time with, or what she does can be suffocating. A woman wants to feel valued for who she is, not controlled. Trust and respect her independence. A relationship built on control is not healthy and can lead to resentment over time. Allow her to be her own person and support her decisions without imposing your will. Dishonesty is also a major problem. Pretending to be someone you're not, may create a false impression, but it won't last. Women value honesty and integrity. Lies or exaggerations will eventually be discovered, leading to broken trust. Always be yourself. Being authentic is far more attractive than trying to be someone you're not. Truth and transparency help build trust and intimacy in any relationship. Ignoring her needs and feelings can create emotional distance. If you neglect to listen to her, or if you dismiss her emotions, she may feel unimportant. Show that you care about her thoughts, worries, and desires. Listen attentively and validate her emotions, making her feel heard and respected. Emotional support plays a huge role in deepening the bond between you. Desperation for attention is another behavior to avoid. Constantly trying to impress her, buying gifts, or seeking her approval can make her feel uncomfortable. Confidence is key, and women are attracted to men who are secure in themselves. It's better to show genuine interest without trying too hard. Desperation can often feel insincere, which can push her away rather than bringing you closer. Respect is the foundation of any relationship. Disrespect in any form, whether it's through insensitive comments, belittling, or disregarding her opinions, will quickly end any chance of attraction. Treat her with kindness and respect at all times. A respectful attitude fosters trust and strengthens the emotional connection, creating a healthy and positive dynamic. Rushing the relationship is another mistake that can have negative consequences. Forcing her to develop feelings for you or rushing the pace of the relationship can create pressure. Relationships need time to grow organically. Allow the bond to develop naturally, giving her the space to decide how she feels about you without any external pressure. Lastly, focusing solely on her while neglecting your own goals, passions, and personal growth can make you appear one-dimensional. Women are attracted to men who have their own lives, interests, and ambitions. When you focus on your personal development, you become a more well-rounded and interesting person. A balanced life makes you more appealing and enhances the connection between you. Wrapping it up. As we've discussed the 9 key points to attract and build a genuine connection with a woman, it's important to remember that true attraction comes from respect, understanding, and patience. The behaviors we've highlighted, such as avoiding clinginess, being honest, respecting her independence, and giving her space, are all vital in forming a meaningful relationship. Each point emphasizes the need for balance, confidence without arrogance, attentiveness without control, and emotional connection without pressure. Attraction is not something you can force or rush. It grows naturally over time. By being yourself, showing genuine interest, and treating her with kindness and respect, you create an environment where love and connection can thrive. These principles will not only help you build attraction, but also form the foundation of a healthy, lasting relationship. Remember, it's the small, thoughtful actions and the way you make her feel that leave a lasting impact. Stay true to yourself, remain patient, and trust that the right connection will develop when you focus on creating a positive, respectful, and enjoyable dynamic.